Hi, I'm Veronica from the Halloween Network, and today I'm going to show you how to make ooey gooey sponge brains with simply salt dough and salt dough ghosts. Now I really like this craft project because it's really simple and really fun and easy to do, and it's a great craft to do with the kids. First, I'm going to show you how to do the salt dough ghost. First, what you're going to do is get a bowl. Then you're going to put about halfway full of flour and then about this much salt on top. And then just add some water until you get kind of a doughy consistency. Once you get to that stage, you're going to start forming your ghost. So pretty much roll it into a ball, start moving it around until you have a ghost shape that you're happy with. Next, you're going to put it in the microwave for either 1 minute or 30 seconds. Really, it's until it's about half hard. Now those two steps there, that's pretty much something more for the adult to do. But here's the part where the kids get to come in. So what you do is you take a fine tip marker or just a permanent marker and you just draw the little design that you want on your ghost. So you can have a scary face, a happy face, really, it's up to the kids. And it's lots of fun. Now if you want to go an extra step further, you can also paint it white, but really, it's up to you. Now I'm going to show you how to make a spectacular sponge brain. First, once again, make your salt dough. Then roll it into a ball and put it on a plate. Now you can get your kids to do this though, but if you don't feel comfortable with them with a fork, then that's fine. But you can get them to mark little holes all over the circle, okay? But just only have it on one side though, okay? Because if you roll it over onto the other side, it's going to flatten out little marks that you made. So just have the kids stab the dough with a fork all over the thing, okay? Next, you're going to put it in the microwave for 1 minute to 30 seconds. It really depends, and once again, you want it about half hard. Then you're going to take it, let it cool a little bit, so that way you don't burn yourself. And if you're going to have the kids do this, definitely let it cool down completely because you really don't want the kids to get burnt. So as I was going to say, you're going to paint it with finger's still green, with some green paint. You can do this with a brush if you don't really want your kids getting into the paint, or you could be a little bit more spontaneous and a little bit more fun and let them finger paint it on. And you're just gonna finger paint on the paint all over it, and it's okay if you can still see some of the white peeking through and the holes and stuff like that, because it kind of makes it look a little bit more interesting and just a bit more spooky. Then put it in the freezer with the paint on to have it cool down internally. Yes, now this is what your sponge brain should look like by now. But we're not quite done yet. There's still one more step to make it just a little bit more spooky. But if you don't want to do that step, it's completely fine. It looks spooky even without the next step that's coming up. To do this step, you're going to take the back of a spoon or fork and you're just going to go shove it in there like this and then bring it the other way so that way it opens up, and that is why you only want it half cooked, so that way you can do this. Alright? Next, you're going to take red paint and you're just going to stick it in there and kind of move it around and stuff like that. Now you want to make sure that on the edges and stuff, you're really going to kind of try to blend it in a little bit with the green paint, because otherwise you have like this really bright popping red color and it just doesn't look as realistic. Now for a really extra scary idea, you can stick a little fake googly eye in there. Now wouldn't that be frightening? Personally, for me, I also really think this would be a great idea for food. So what you could do is you can make some edible Play-Doh. You can easily find recipes online or out of a cookbook. And then instead of using paint, just use food coloring. And then you have a delicious and frightful treat for your kids to eat. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe.